Part 2. I got a couple here I should have showed off in the last video, but they escaped me. But I have them here to show you now, and then we'll get to the rest of the list. We're going to be hitting the reds this afternoon. So, or today, or this evening, or this morning, or whenever you're watching. Be right back. Morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you're watching. Yeah, part 2. Baseball season is here, and we're showing off all my baseball-related stuff. So, before we get into that, we're on our way to 750 subscribers. Giveaway. As soon as we hit 750, those two things could be yours. Just make sure you have subscribed down below, and click the bell notification for any other shorts or other videos I have. Okay, so continuing with yesterday, I was going through my baseball related stuff, and there was two other things after I stopped the video and went, wait a second, I got two other baseball related items that were not Reds related that I had, but I forgot to show them, so I'm going to show them off to you now. The first one, and this one was picked up a couple years ago. This was the sliding Jackie Robinson. Of course, I'll show all these on the spinner at the end. So the sliding Jackie Robinson, this was a Walmart exclusive. Matter of fact, I think I got two of them. I got one and then one to stash back for a later time. So we got Jackie Robinson. We'll put this on the spinner and so forth at the end of the video and show you what we got. And the last one, a few years ago, this was, I believe, released in 2022. There was a day towards the end of July that Funko and eBay dropped a similar type of baseball-related figure. It's not a Freddy. But this one has only 3,000 pieces. This was the Funko player. This was dropped on Funko Shop. And there's only 3,000. So you have a 3,000 piece sticker there. This was something called an All-Star Fun Fest. I don't remember the specifics of it. But there was one here and there's one for eBay or an eBay type of ball player like this, that I'm not mistaken. So down below, if you remember this, let me know down below. Okay, now let's get into the red stuff. The first two I have that are red related. One of them is the original line of the mascots that were released, and this one has a sticker on the bottom of 2014. So this was the original Mr. Redlegs. Yeah, 2014 on that. And then a few years later, I actually picked this one up, and then a couple years later they reissued these in a different type of uniform. This one is in all white. The one that was released in 2019, he had a red jersey. So I got two Mr. Redlegs. Now, the story behind this one was this was a pre-order from a specific company that's no longer in business. That's somewhere up in New York that's labeled after what the city of New York is labeled after. If you know, you know. Then all of a sudden these started showing up everywhere, and I waited, well, a while for that to show up. But I did get it though. But those are my two actual Mr. Redleg mascots. Now they have other mascots the Reds do. They have Rosie Red, they have Gapper, and they even have Mr. Red. I think it's a little bit like Mr. Met. They only made Mr. Redlegs. All right, now let's hit into the stadium giveaway stuff. Now, with these, two of them I was in attendance for, and two of them I had to. Well, one of them I was a little bit laid up with some. Well, when I had my abdominal surgery years ago, and then the other one I don't know what happened. But two of these were stadium giveaways that me and my wife at least were in attendance for. The first one, and this was from 2018, is Joey Votto. Now, Joey Votto is no longer a Red. He's actually right now on the Toronto Jays AAA roster. He's trying to get through one more time, and I hope he does, but on the other hand, I miss Joey Votto. So I hope he does make the big league team with Toronto. So we have Votto. Like I said too, all these will be on the spinner at the end. The next one, it was stamped in 2019, but I don't remember what happened with this one. Eugenio Suarez. Now, he went from the Reds to the Mariners, and I believe right now he's in Arizona as a Diamondback. So, Suarez, of course, him blowing his bubble gum. The next one that was released by the Reds for a stadium giveaway has a stamp of 2020 on it. And this was Eric Davis. Eric the Red. What if he had an injury-free career? When he came up, I remember in 1984, he was the next big thing. And he played well for many, many years. So we had Eric Davis. And then the last one that was picked up last year, and this should have been picked up 2 years ago because this was delayed. Me and my wife went to the original game in which this was supposed to have been released, and it was a rain out. So we got a hat instead. And then this was released last year, but this still has a stamp of 2022 on it. And this is the Johnny Bench one. So Johnny Bench. And then the last thing I want to show off is my Grail. I think this was the actual first baseball pop I bought. And this was a stadium giveaway from back in 2018. And I bought this off of eBay. I think I dropped $50 on it at the time. I knew eventually it was going to go up. And I'm hoping one day they make a version of this in a red uniform. But my Grail is the Ken Griffey Jr., and this one was Safeco Field. Of course, now I think it's called... What's it called? Was that Safeco Field at the time? So there's one of my top Grails is the Griffey. So let me know down below what you think. Give the video a like. Subscribe if you have not done so. And we'll put these on the spinner here so you can see them. So, all right. Opening day. Hope it's a winning day for the Reds. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen.